Hello there, welcome back. Now, since the long sword showcase actually turned out a little more views than I thought it would, I'll continue the series, until it loses entire steam altogether if no one cares. Now, for the next weapon, I thought, okay, I shouldn't really jump too far ahead with the weapons, but take next best weapon in the beginning stage, and see if it actually works. Mind you, I don't try every weapon myself, sometimes it's a new experience for me as well. As a new weapon, it chose something a bit shorter aside. A dagger. Daggers are short, they're pointy, and they're good for backstabbing. But the plain dagger? Nah. Too simple. Let's do something along those lines, just a little more advanced. Of course, the Mailbreaker. The Mailbreaker is pretty much a rather strange weapon. It claims it can break shields with its stance. We'll test that later. And it's pretty much a hard edgeless sword. Rather strange, since they call it a sword, yet it's a dagger. And there's a clear difference between these things. So, for stats, it's pretty darn low in terms of stats. Physically, you got only a little bit. It relies mostly on your dexterity, because strength is not going anywhere there. But luckily, it requires very little to wield. But it is very light, and its critical is stronger than most weapons, with standing at 130. So, more or less, we're going to have to rely on backstabbing, and this shield splitter maneuver, which only cost 12 mana points. So that's the idea going forward of this weapon. But the problem is you hold this thing in two hands to do that. Okay. The basic attack, we got pretty much using the tip for the animation. Because again, remember, it's edgeless. And for the power attack, no surprise, it is a jabbing maneuver. Okay, and for two-handed, you can see it's very quick using the basic attack. Very quick. And for the power, it's no surprise, more jabs. Still pretty quick. And for the stance, the shield splitter, we can see it's a bit of a small little lunge and a quick jab. Now, in combat, that's all in a good question. You can see the basic damage is, well, it's shit. This is a very basic area. So should be on par with these guys' level. There's no big qualitative difference. Again, the powerful jab, not that strong. Okay, for the shield splitter, you can see I actually did damage, but not that impressive, to be honest. It's twice, and it's too slow to actually, to wind up twice, and the critical, of course, is powerful. So you have backstabbing the whole way. Now again, something a little bit more powerful. These guys. These assholes. Of course, they don't make it easy for me. Just trying to charge in there with the right jab, and that amount of damage is juvenile. It was not very good at all. I'll try to do it again, but I'm not expecting a very good result. Luckily though, the weapon is very quick, and before he can wind up an attack, I can get in there. The attack hurts even more without him holding the shield up, but I was expecting a little bit better. It's not very great. And not to mention that damn short range. Alright, enough of that. Let's show the upgrade path. So with basic Titanite shards required, you can see it's not very great. Start again. Again, only 8 upgrade points. Do it again. And you can see only 7 upgrade points. So upgrading this thing is minimal results. Very low. Not that great. So, let's look at some pros and cons of this weapon. On the pro side, we've got a very light dagger. It's also extremely quick, with a basic attack and even jabs. And has very powerful backstab damage. Very powerful. On the con side, however, it's a short-range dagger. The damage really isn't there otherwise if not backstabbing. The shield splitter is a lackluster maneuver. It doesn't really do a whole lot. Not only seen as a success at all. Not against enemies, and I wouldn't even try it against PvP. That sounds like an even worse idea than what I tried here. So, oh well. The Mailbreaker, a failure in my book. But they all can't be winners, can they? And it's today's showcase. I've done a little bit better than the previous one, I believe. And I like to cover all the weapons if possible. Don't worry, I'm not going to cover any weapons that I can't wield. So I'm making sure to buff my stats appropriately. Anyway, I'm going to be covering weapons, not shields. Or armor. Maybe spells, but maybe not. Those are a bit more hard to kind of evaluate with scaling of skill. But no matter. I'll continue to cover items until pretty much never lose interest. But I'll get them out as fast as I can with my schedule. But anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.